Welcome to my channel, Ebony in America. Real talk of an African woman navigating the complexity and everyday magic of the immigrant adventure. This is our third episode of the year, so if you're new here, please subscribe and let's get into it. Grab a cup of tea, glass of wine, or just sit on your couch and let's get into the topic. Today, I want to address our hair. Hair in America is such a thing. And for us coming from Africa, we have to adjust to that reality. Hair is an important aspect of a woman's life, whether she's black, white, yellow, brown. Hair is very important. And moving from Africa to the United States about 9 years ago, almost 9 years ago, made me realize how much our hair can be a challenge. I've gone through so many hair phases. I don't care. I care. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. All type of phases with my hair. So I want to gather all of that and we're going to talk about your hair journey in America, our hair journey in America. This is going to be addressed in various parts. The first part will be relearning. Second part will be embracing, and the third part will be pampering, and last part will be the tips and tricks. And then there's another bonus. If you stay until the end, you get that bonus. So let's get into it. Relearning your hair. Everything you knew about your hair before you moved to the United States might change. Not everything, but some of the things will change. The products that you use will change. Something about the United States just doesn't work with our hair, at least in my experience and the experience of many other people I have talked to. I don't know if it's the water, I don't know if it's the stress. So we are going to have to relearn how to take care of our hair, right? And sometimes the best way to do that is simply YouTube. Go on YouTube and learn from the OG YouTubers. There's all kinds of hair care video on YouTube. What's better than learning from the women who are here, experiencing the lifestyle here, the challenges, the stress here? It's better to take this advice from them. So that's what I have done. I have tried to educate myself about how to take care of my hair in the United States. What are the products that work well for me? I tried various different products. Right now, I'm trying this oil that a company sent me. It's called Batana oil from Hey Botanic. That's the name of the company. I'm still in the beginning because my edges, I was losing my edges. If I come closer, you'll see that. So I'm using that oil, and if it works great for me, I'll do a video about it. And yeah, so it's a challenge. It's a learning curve. Be easy on yourself. Just understand you're going to have to relearn. Learning is a good thing, okay? Let's not be opposed to learning. You have to relearn how to take care of your hair, how to work with your hair when you move to the United States. Next, we are embracing this new path. We're embracing the fact that we might not be financially stable yet. When you just move here, you might not have the funds to take care of your hair. So not only you learn how to take care of your hair, you also accept that you might not be able to do all the things that you would like to do to your hair, and it's fine. So embracing the fact that you will be spending more money. Getting your hair done here does not cost $20, okay? We are not in Cameroon. I know in Cameroon, for my braids, I used to pay like $5. Maybe today you're gonna have some places who charge $20, but it's never like in the United States. So embrace that reality, accept it. This is your new reality. Hair doesn't cost $20, okay? And it's not necessarily a bad thing. The expertise, I believe, in the United States is advanced. I find that African American hairstylists, they really know hair. I don't know, something about them. They just know hair. When I do a treatment, when I get my sewing done, I just feel different. I'm not saying African hairstylists are not good. I'm saying this is just a different world, and it costs a little bit more here. So we're gonna embrace that. And I realized hair causes a lot of stress in women. When your hair doesn't look good, you're depressed immediately. Maybe not depressed, but sad. So you have to learn how to not let yourself absorb by the difficulties, okay? Maybe you do your own shampoo at home. Maybe you do your own treatment at home with natural products. All that is research. Embrace the thing, embrace the hair journey. Do not feel sad about it. Do not let yourself be defeated. I'm sorry. English is my second language. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, don't let yourself be defeated by your hair. I want you to learn how to embrace it. And yeah, that's how you are going to find joy with your hair in the United States. And next, pampering yourself. We work so hard in the United States. I remember I moved here in 2017 and I started working at a salon. So from that salon, I was able to get free services. But when I moved away and I left the salon, I did not have the courage to pay for hair. Honestly, I kept thinking it's not okay to spend $200 on hair. So I had to learn to pamper myself, and that's the message for you today. Pamper yourself. Give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to get these services, this sewing, this ponytail, this silk press if that's your thing. Yeah, it's a learning curve. The downside is converting. If when you do convert USD in our currency, in any African currency, you feel crazy. You feel like your ancestor will wake up from the grave and say, "Why are you spending that money?" But the ancestors are not gonna wake up. They are dead, and you're working hard for that money. So get your hair done, girl. Get your hair done. And yeah, this is the next thing: permission to pamper yourself, and just accept the reality. You work hard, play hard, okay? Not all the time. What I usually do is I have a structure, usually around December, pretty much all of winter. I just take it easy on my hair and I just wear my wigs. But as soon as spring comes, you know, it's a new season, new time. That's when you're gonna see me in sewings. So spring, summer, I can do 2 to 3 sewings, and when the fall comes around, I think spring, summer, fall, I can do sewings and maybe braids. And then when winter comes, I just give my hair time to rest, because the sewing is also harsh on your hair. You know, you have to leave, if you're doing leave out, you have to pass the hot iron all the time, and that's not necessarily healthy. So find the system that works for you. I find that spring, summer, fall is the good time for me to line up my sewings. I can do middle part, then side part, then bob, then, you know, and then when the cold season come again, I would just switch to wig. Like this one I'm wearing is a half wig, so hair in the front and wig in the back. Whatever works for you, just find a system so that you're not spending way too much money on hair either. That's not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is just to help you acknowledge that it's normal to want to have a good hair. It's normal to want to look good. It's normal to spend money to look good. This is just what I'm trying to encourage you to do, okay? Now I want to give you some tips and tricks, things that I have learned myself throughout my years in America, in order to find good ways and easy ways to get your hair done. All of this doesn't apply to me, and all of this will not apply to you. Take what is good for you and leave what is not good. The first one I found was Facebook groups. You have to find local Facebook group where hairstylists, I have to precise. So if you go on Facebook, wherever you live, let's say you live in Houston, see hairstylist in Houston, a group is going to pop up on Facebook. There's a group for everything on Facebook. So you're going to join that group, and there will be ladies in that group who offer fairly affordable service. Maybe because they don't have a salon, so they don't pay for a lease, so they offer a better deal than the lady who pays for a suite or a salon. So that's the first tip for you. And the second tip will be your community, right? Is there a salon in your community? Is there a woman in your community that you know will do hair, and you know you can exchange services? Maybe you're a cleaner and you offer cleaning services, and she offer hair services. She can do your hair and you offer cleaning. Okay, do you get how that works? You don't spend anything, you exchange services within your community. Maybe you are a restaurant, you make food, you sell food. I know a lot of African women sell food from their home, and there's nothing wrong with that. Offer that service to somebody. Just because let's say you make a plate of fried rice to somebody, and it costs you exactly $80 to make that pot of fried rice. You offer it to the person and she gets your hair done. If you went to the salon, you would pay $200 for those braids, but you were able to offer a pot of fried rice to get that. So start exchanging services in your community so that you can save on services like this. The other tip that I have for you is explore cosmetology schools in your area. Usually in cosmetology, when people are in cosmetology school, they're still learning, so it's very affordable to get their services while they're still in school, compared to if you go to an established place to get that service done. So look for a cosmetology service near you. They're going to wash your hair for, I don't want to say a price because it can vary from state to state, but find a cosmetology school in your area, go and inquire. They offer all the services at a discounted price because it's offered by students. And the next thing, honestly, YouTube University. I know women who are good with their hands. If you're good with your hands, take advantage of tutorials and just say, okay, I'm going to learn how to put my own extension. I'm going to learn how to do my own braids. If you're good with your hand and you have the time and patience to do it, why not? You're going to be saving money by doing that. And the other thing, the other tip that I have for you is StyleSit. I don't know if you've heard about StyleSit. It's an app where hairstylists or beauty service providers sign up and create a profile. And when you go on there, let's say you're looking for boohoo braids, you tap boohoo braids on StyleSit and it's going to pull up a lot of profiles, stylist profile who offer that service, and you can go through it. On StyleSit, you can find very affordable service and you can find very expensive service. Let's say there's a student going to college somewhere in your area and she's trying to make money on the side. She has an account on StyleSit. She's offering a very good price, but you're going to be willing to drive 20-30 miles to get to the campus wherever she's living, and she might be doing it from her apartment. She might be living with other people in their apartment, so you're going to be sitting in a house full of people to get your hair done. It can be a little uncomfortable, but when you don't have money, what can you do? You try to save, right? So on StyleSit, you're going to find that those type of people, if that's what you're looking for. The cheaper price comes with something. You know, I found that every time something is super affordable on StyleSit, usually the stylist is not in a style, like it's just different. It's a student trying to make ends meet, and that's fine. So I've done that before. I've gone to a campus to meet some student to get my hair done in the past. And on StyleSit as well, you're going to find experienced stylist, and they come with a price as well. So it's up to you. You're gonna go through StyleSit and figure out the best thing for you. I just find that StyleSit is good because it gives you variety and you can see photos of their work and choose based on that. And there's also, you have reviews on there, so it's very interesting when you don't know anybody to have all those information, photos of their work and how many years they've been doing that, also the reviews. So StyleSit is definitely one that I would recommend that you check out. Let's see if I have any other tips and tricks for you. I'm going through my list here because I did not want to forget anything. Yeah, I think I gave you all the tips and tricks that I have to get my hair done at an affordable cost in the United States. If you have any, please put them in the comments so that I can also learn from you. So why does having good hair matters? Okay, I have my notes again. You know, I'm new to YouTube kind of, so I don't have the good memory to remember all my thoughts, so I kind of write it down just so I don't forget. Good hair matters because it's an act of self-love. Your hair is your crown, and in this specific scenario, hair scenario, we can learn from African American women. I used to work at the warehouse at Amazon, and African American women would show up to the warehouse years ago when I was there. They'll show up to the warehouse with a bust down, with a ponytail, slick ponytail. Their hair always looked good for some reason, and that's something that I really admire about them. And in a country like America, where African women are still marginalized, getting their hair done, keeping their hair looking good is an act, it's a protest. I think it's an act of resilience. They're showing how resilient they are. They're showing that you can try to break them, but they are still standing. And there's no best way to show your oppressor that they can get you by looking cute. That's the best way, in my opinion. um I mean, imagine facing all kinds of discrimination but still trying your best to look good. I just think it's amazing, and that's something that we African women can learn from African American women. We have been oppressed in different ways that they have, and usually I feel like when African women are oppressed, they just let themselves go. No, letting yourself go is not the solution. So it's kind of a no matter what, we stand type of thing. When you get your hair done, you're showing life that you are not gonna give up. Okay, you are going to take care of yourself no matter what. And I think that's just admirable. And I remember growing up watching celebrities, American celebrities, their hair was always done. And I have some examples. Alicia Keys, do you remember back in the days, if you're Cameroonian, we will go to the maybe it was all over Africa, but I know in Cameroon you will go to the hair salon with the picture of Alicia Keys and say, I want these braids. And we called it Alicia Keys braid. It had two coming in the front. I'll put some pictures up here for reference. And she even had that zigzag braid. I think she's the one who she made it popular. I don't know if she started it, but American black women, black American women celebrities have always kept their hair done. And it's not until I moved to the United States that I understood the statement that they were making. I did not, I just thought they were looking cute when I was back home. I was like, oh yeah, Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce, that this puff style that she had, and all type of braids. She's like the queen of braids. And I just thought, well, Beyonce always looks good. She always has a good style. But when you move to America as a black woman and you start experiencing the systemic racism, you start experiencing the discrimination, you start experiencing all the things that we experience as black women in America, we can't lie and pretend that it's not what it is. There's a reality of racism in this country. It's only when I moved here that I started understanding that the hair, African American women hair is more than just hair. It's more than just style. It's a message. It's a statement. So it's very cool. And other in the same logic, other artists, you have Mary J. Blige, such cute hairstyle, statement. And you remember that time Rihanna shaved one side of her hair, and also in Cameroon it became very popular. I'm talking for Cameroon, so if you're from Nigeria, Mali, Congo, please let me know what happened in your country in the 2000s. In Cameroon, 2010-ish, when Rihanna shaved one side of her hair, every woman that was on trend or trendy started doing that as well. I'm thinking of Whitney Houston, always in nice curly hair. And you don't just wake up with good hair. What you understand, one thing that you start understanding when you grow up is that good hair does not happen by accident. You have to be intentional about taking care of your hair for your hair to look good, and that's an act of self-love. So beside Whitney Houston, we have Fantasia. These are just a few examples that I was able to remember from my younger years and the influence that they had on me all the way from where I was not even in the state at that point. I want to end this video by telling you African women living in the United States, so African women immigrant living in the United States, that it's okay to take care of yourself, and it's okay to accept that taking care of your hair will cost you a little bit. Just find a way to be smart about it using some of the tips and tricks that I gave you. And to finish this video, I want us to give African American women their flowers, because again, from a distance, when you see them taking care of their hair, having all these bust down, all type of cool hairstyle, you could think that it's just for style, and it is, but it's also an act of resistance. When you move here, you understand that it's also an act of resistance, it's an act of you cannot break me. You can break my soul. You know that song? You can break my soul. So yeah, not only these women keep their hair done, but they also start trends, trends that impact the world. You know, not just America, because I was in Africa when I saw all of these trends happening and even participated in the trends. So yeah, all the way from Africa, we copy their styles. So in a world where we focus on competing against, one another, I think this is my call to women, all Black women, to support each other. Let's acknowledge each other. Let's root for each other. And I truly believe that um, it could be better if we do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It might be longer than I expected, but I'm passionate about the topic of hair, and I just wanted to share that with you. I know that hair is a struggle for a lot of us. So yeah, I gave you some tips and I gave you a reference, people that you can embrace and learn from and admire and be inspired by. And on that note, I want to thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Another episode will be out next week. I try to put this episode out every Sunday or Monday. I'm still learning, so if I fail to post on Sunday, I post definitely on Monday. So next week you are going to have another one of these episodes. Like the video, share with someone, and